Hello, this is Dracul Grotesque. I will be doing the Goth hashtag questions. How long have you been Goth? I want to say over 20 years been Goth. So I'm still in it, and I'm still going for the long run. How were you introduced to Goth? I want to say some of my friends at school and my older sister was always into Goth. She's introduced me to some good bands, and then eventually I started introducing her into more bands that she didn't know, and meeting more people and so on and so forth. The internet came, and I was able to explore and learn more about music. What gothic subgenre would you consider yourself in? I would say more towards the vampire. I've always been obsessed with cemeteries and blood and the dead. It's always been an obsession of mine. It's really hard to say. I'm very open-minded, from Depeche Mode to Slayer, Bauhaus, The Cure, Susie, so on and so forth. I always have leaned more into the darker music, or to say more sinister sounding. Okay, so next question. What do you believe are the bases of goth subculture? I believe it's mind, heart, and soul. I always have been obsessed with really dark colors and pale skin. Some people say that you can be goth and looking like the typical person, you know, wearing a green shirt with white pants and running shoes or whatnot. So what I feel for myself is that I'm goth inside as I am outside. I've had good opportunities lost because I didn't want to cut my hair, or because I shaved my eyebrows off and things like that. The facial piercings have been a problem for others, and for me, I believe that you shouldn't change for a job or anything like that. You should always be who you are. Some people have, some people won't do it. I refuse to cut my hair, and I refuse to take out my piercings, and I actually want to get more and more tattoos. I might make a video about my tattoos later. 5, what do you dislike about being goth? I guess being goth and being a man can be difficult, or can make somebody not want to do it anymore. You know, wearing makeup is not a masculine thing to do. You know, wearing skirts, wearing vinyl, wearing girl shoes, or even girl clothes can be very feminine, and some people will disagree. And I have been called many names. I always thought, you know, I need to be who I am. If people hate me, they're gonna hate me for who I am than who I'm not. So I'd rather them people not dislike me for the real me than the fake me. So that's the reason for that. And the vinyl and the skirts and the makeup and everything will not change until the day I die. I hope when I get buried or whatnot, I will still be in makeup or something, you know, vinyl pants, something like that. So, not that I don't dislike people criticizing me, because I always have a comeback from that. I defend myself appropriately. Okay. What do my parents think about it? At first, it was overwhelming. Obviously, my sister was goth, so she got criticized. Coming from a Catholic family background, I guess when I came in and started looking more extreme, people forgot about her, and it all was focused onto me. That was big on Prodigy when I was younger, so I had shorter hair and I had devil horns that were a pain in the butt to keep up, but they got longer, and then my hair got longer. But it was definitely a challenge to work with my parents, and I think it creates some tension. And I think now they have learned to love it, because I mean, obviously they can't dislike it for too long. I am their son at the end of the day, and they have to love their kids for who they are. So I'm glad I was able to continue, and they were able to accept me for who I am, and not what I wear or how I look. Question 7: eyebrows or no eyebrows? I prefer no eyebrows. I think maybe next year I might shave them off again. I did shave them when I was younger. I grew them, so they will hopefully be gone next year again. I believe whatever makes you happy, whatever you're comfortable with. Right now I've been getting them plucked, but I want to shave them again. You're able to do so much with being creative with them and makeup. 8: what's your favorite band? It's hard to say. I would say Bathory. Bathory, I think that's number 1 for me. 9: your opinion on Marilyn Manson. I've seen him a few times. I gotta say, maybe I was a bigger fan of his early work. Now it's changed, and there's been a lot of change of lineup, band members and stuff. So I want to say I'm not such a fan as what I was when I was younger, and I'm still a fan of the maybe first 4 or 5 albums. Times have changed, and he has changed a lot, and the music has. And if I get the chance, maybe I'll see him again. Why not? Something to do, and it's not more on the mainstream side. So 10: what were your Baby Bat days like? So I consider Baby Bat's more modern word, to say the least. Never used that before. It's been being used in the last few years, maybe 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I don't know. I've been in this for a long time. Early on, I would say it was the most difficult, I guess. You know, school and people, and I think it was good. I had a lot of fun. I think I wish early on we had more access to the internet, so I could have bought some cooler stuff instead of just being stuck with the stores around the area where I lived. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of my future content, and there will be more. And I'll see you guys later.